17 and Witherden at 23. Now, those three are real driving forces behind the next campaign.
Kick sailed from Matheson, and Eric Hipwood does kick the first goal of the game. Is Lachie sceptical about the southern media there, that reference?
Yeah, I heard that one.
But he is right. I think the expectations in Melbourne probably are a little bit over the top for Brisbane.
Well, here's Rayner. Expectations high about him, and he finishes nicely for the Lions' second of the game. Too much on it for Hodge. And clever use of the soccer skills there by Nash, the Irishman. Gold's getting after it. Nash, well done, able to get rid of Witherden, who looks under fatigue right now. Gold's told to play on by the umpire. He does just that. Sicily could have shepherded that through nearly, tried to take the mark instead, and it's through for the minor score. He might have taken one off Gold's there.
He may have, but most forwards will go for that, Speedy, which is, I think, the right approach.
Well, we can go, but we just think we can improve, and that's what we're trying to do. So, yeah, we reckon we've got enough talent. The young blokes have played a fair bit of footy now, we're getting up near 50 games, so hopefully that translates into better performances and more consistent performance than anyone.
Fantastic from the magician. Watch the way he just hops over the fallen hawk here.
A little bit of Tim Watson.
Indeed. Imagine if the free kick had come, it would have got a mention, particularly in a regulation game.
Mitch Lewis, two famous names at Hawthorn, of course, those two, and soccering it at the end of it. He's done that a few times today already. Connor Nash is a really clever Irishman. Scooped up by McStay. Big up and under. Hipwood camped underneath it. Plenty of Hawks there, and strolling in to finish it off is McCluggage.
So I'm not sure why you'd have a warning for everywhere else. I know it's new, but that's why you have a JLT.
Good handball from Greaves, allowing Moore to get a kick away. Broke the record at the Combine a few years back. He gives it a ride. It's a beautiful strike from young Moore after the siren. And they pull one back, the Hawks. Zorko looking for Charlie Cameron, and Moore gets the better of him twice. There's a worry.
Tragedy.
Charlie Cameron clutching at a hamstring. Is headed away from the bench right now. He'll be headed the other way in a hurry, you'd think, surely.
Yeah, just having a look at Charlie Cameron, and I think he's been doing some hamstring stretching. I think that's inconclusive, and now he's getting some heat put through the hamstring. But the sure giveaway that Chris Fagan's pulled the pin on him is the GPS has been taken from the jumper, so I'd suggest he's done.
He had confidence in Cousins, who broke through one tackle, got it to Glass, and he won't be getting through the tackle of Smith, who finished him off as well. Advantage played to Brisbane, and they are full of run right now. Robinson, the handball made him wait a little while. He goes back to McStay, who steadies on the left boot.
That's what they want,
and
for
kicks
McStay.
one for the Lions. Almost like he was doing an Irish dance at the end of that kick. Connor Nash, interesting way he took a little bit of the weight off the kick as they all climb, and up goes the man wearing Cyril Rioli's number.
Who believe that if you reduce the interchange, you're going to increase fatigue. The game opens up. Good afternoon to KB.
Eventually allowed to play on and link with Rich for the shot from just outside 50. He's as good as it gets with that kind of shot, isn't he, Daniel Rich? That was beautiful. Goes the way of Eli Smith. You were wanting to see him. Here you go in the final term. The 18-year-old is out there. Offhand, Zorko, and they've got one already. It's running around on both days of the weekend. It's like in junior footy days as Rayner gets the big don't argue going. You talk about Dustin Martin, Kingy. There's a little snapshot as well. Little tumble ahead of Bastanak allows him to stroll on in.
They bagged the weather in Melbourne, but it was cyclonic about 2 hours ago. Now the sun's out.
Beautiful eventually in Queensland. Matheson's had a good game. Awareness of where Robinson was, and in these conditions, that's one of the best finishes we've seen all day from the veteran. At ground level, Hanrahan did the hard work, gathered it, and didn't get the right connection on the kick. Moore all the way back to Golds, who's worked hard today, bending it back from the boundary line and finishing it off.